and welcome back to another episode of my Fulham career mode. In today's episodes we take on Leeds and Tottenham in the Premier League. So for the Leeds game we went with Areola, Tete, Ream, Garcia, Robinson, Williamson, Lamina, Cabano, Kearney, Cavaliero, Mitrovic. They went for Garcia, Ayling, Cooper, Koch, Dallas, Phillips, Beltran, Hernandez, Costa, Harrison and Rodrigo. I would also like to apologise for the defending that you're about to witness. So the first action of the game, 7 minutes in, goes to Leeds. Rodrigo skips past Garcia too easily and Ream, and then just slots into the back of the net, and Leeds were 1-0 up. And I could tell it was such a difficult game playing against Leeds. I could tell that I was going to struggle in this one. Going down 1-0 in the 7th minute as well. It was lovely from Rodrigo. I thought he was going to cross it, try to stop it from Ream, and then just not going to stop that with that finish. He's a great player and put them 1-0 up inside 10 minutes with a great finish in the back into the back corner. Then, in the 25th minute, Rodrigo struck again at the near post. No chance for Areola. It's poor defending. I didn't close down the space for the pass and didn't close him down enough for the finish. He just slipped it past Ream and Leeds were 2-0 up. Lovely finish from Rodrigo. And then from the kick-off, Garcia gave the ball away. I mistimed the challenge from Ream and Rodrigo was in again. And he continued to drive forward and he'd scored his hat-trick inside of half an hour. I'd conceded the hat-trick inside of half an hour. That's how badly I defended in this game. Yeah. Just rolled straight to him by Garcia and then Ream missed times the challenge. I tried to bring him down with Garcia, but no, it was 3-0. And then it got a bit worse. Tried to play out, couldn't play out. Beltran played a lovely 1-2s again from Hernandez and Rodrigo had 4 goals inside the first half. Just couldn't defend. It was a lovely ball back into the middle from Beltran, and then Hernandez and Rodrigo just tore our defence open. Just a little 1-2. Look at this, just bang, bang, bang. He's back in and it's a goal, and yep. And the scoring was not finished there. Beltran then played the ball again to Rodrigo, who smashed home, and it was 5. He'd got 5 goals against us in the first half. We were 5-0 down before half time, and it was against another side that had been newly promoted. Good little ball, just reverse round a corner, and then just smacked into the far post again. And then in the second half, we'd given away a free kick, and Rodrigo scored his double hat-trick. He'd scored 6. He'd scored his 6th goal, and it was Fulham 0, Leeds 6. It was just embarrassing at this point. It was just, it was awful. I pulled off a couple of players to change the system, and they were still scoring. It was a lovely free kick from Rodrigo, and it was 6. So one of our first real Forest forward, we got Cavaliero in behind. Good little ball from Mitrovic, and he slots home. A consolation, nothing else. We were never going to get back into the game, but it was a good finish in fairness. Good little ball through from Mitrovic and a good finish from Cavaliero, but it was not. We weren't going to win this game. We weren't getting back into it, especially not when Ream does stuff like this and gives the ball straight to Beltran, and they made it 7-1. We'd conceded 7 at home, 7 goals, and that was the deciding factor of why I didn't want to use Ream anymore, and I'd already accepted a bid, I think, from Brentford at some point in the near future. Cavaliero then played it to Mitrovic, who took it past their man and made it 7-2. So, I'm not going to say it's respectable because it isn't, but a little bit of hope maybe, kind of for the rest of the season, that we would score him. Mitrovic again with a goal. Then we got another one back, I think. Kearney found Cavaliero. Cavaliero rolled it through to Mitrovic again, and then another good finish from him, making it 2 for him on the day, 7-3. I was just getting a bit angry at this point. I wanted him just to pick the ball up and just skip the replay. Cavaliero then played the ball through for Mitrovic again on his left foot. Had the shot, scored his hat-trick, but obviously Rodrigo was going to get the match ball. So it was 7-4. Good little ball through. And Mitrovic, he's not the quickest, but he always seems to beat defenders in those one-on-ones when he's running at them. We then had another good chance. Robinson rolled the ball back. Mitrovic for his 4th. No, Garcia denied him. It was a good save. And then the cross in, and Williamson got there and got the volley towards goal, but he couldn't steer it home. Just couldn't get it in that near post. And then right at the end, Hernandez had made it 8. It was 8-4, so it was more like a Sunday League score than watching actual Premier League game. Hernandez stepped past Garcia again, and he just rolls it into that bottom corner. So he's on Spurs next, and obviously conceding 8 in the last game was not a good look. They went for Lloris, Doherty, Kimpembe, Odegaard, Reguilon, Winks, Højbjerg, Mora, Sabitzer, Bergwijn, Kane. We changed it a bit. Areola, Hector, Tete, Garcia, Bryan, Lamina, Williamson, Knockout, Kenny, and Cavaliero, and Mitrovic. So the first real action was Kane forcing Areola into a good save. Cavaliero then came down the left-hand side for us and pulled it back, and Kearney shot straight into the arms of Lloris. And then what a ball that is from Kimpembe to Bergwijn. I made the challenge with Tete. I thought it was a good challenge, but the referee had given a penalty. Another penalty given away by me. It was Harry Kane up against Areola, and he saved it. I guess the right way, and he tips it around a post. It's a good penalty. It's not at a decent height, and he gets across to it really well. And then Harry Kane, I just thought I'd show this just to say he does take the free kicks on FIFA for Spurs, and they're not very successful, just like his real life free kicks. Then Tottenham had a corner not long into the second half, played it short to Son. Son slipped it to Kane, and Kane finally, after their relentless pressure, had made it 2-1 and made it 1-0. Sorry. So we held them off for an hour, so I thought I was pretty happy with the defence at this point. We defended all right because we conceded 8 in the game before, and Kane, simple slot home for him. Son got played down the left again. He cut back, played it to Sabitzer this time, and Sabitzer come just so close to scoring just wide. Højbjerg then picked up the ball in the middle. Don't know what Hector thought he was doing, and then Sabitzer just laces it into the far corner, making it 2-0. It was poor defending from me. Hector I should have really just cleared the ball away, but he just couldn't get it out of his feet or get the ball away to Hector here, and Sabitzer just pounces on it and smashes into the far corner. Simple finish from a player of his quality, and it was 2-0. We did have chances. Cabano winning the ball back there, and the cross in, but Lloris was able to get there before Dick or David Reed. I think I'd brought on. And then I thought I'd show this one as well. As another free kick, as successful as the last one, mate. Cabano then won the ball back again. He was one of the ones who was really up for, and he was winning the ball back quite quickly. And Dick or David Reed found Cavaliero, cut back onto his right foot. He went for that far corner, a bit like the Southampton game the week before, but it wasn't even on target. This one was just a poor effort. Doesn't wrap his foot round it nearly as much as he needs to, and he just well wide of the post. And then Spurs just kept hold of the ball. They were toying with us at times in this game. Just a routine 2-0 win for them, but they just kept the ball, kept it nice and sharp, just playing the ball around, and it finished 2-0 to them. So another 2 defeats on the board. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. See you later and goodbye.